Hey guys, good morning. We're out here this morning, different spot than last week. Gonna fish around a little bit, see what we can do. We're gonna have to do things a little bit differently. Last week it was around 78 degrees and today it's 38 degrees. The water temps have dropped 10 degrees, so we're looking at about 56 degree water, where last week we were like 64, 65 degrees. So good 9 degree water temp drop. So definitely have to do things differently. The fish are gonna be in a different pattern, and just see what we can do and hopefully get on a good bite. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and those of you that are subscribed to the channel, I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. I noticed in my analytics that a lot of return viewers are not subscribed, and that's something a lot of people don't think about, but it does help the channel out tremendously. So if you're not, consider hitting that button. I'd appreciate it, and we're gonna get after them. There we go. Got us a good one. Oh, it's digging hard. Tension on him. Come on, bud. Get in here. Get in here. Whew. That guy did not want to get in the boat. Absolute chunk. Look at the belly on this thing. Got a tank of a fish right here. This thing is loaded. Beautiful fish. I'm gonna get this guy on the board real quick. Get this girl on the board real quick and get her picture, get her back in the water so I can get her entered in on this monthly online tournament that I'm doing. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I'm gonna let this big girl go. Get her back out here. Thank you, girl. That's too much fun. What we caught her on throwing the Mega Bass Waze swimmer, and it's an underspin, but I have that on the I have the Largo shad on there in a Tennessee shad color, and I had been throwing a Kayak on here, and I put that Largo shad on yesterday and threw it around in the pond for a few, and it did the trick up there. So I figured I'd leave it on there and see what it does, and apparently they like it. So we're going to continue to do that and see if we can get a few more like her. Let's go. Alright, so something that I tend to fall short on is retying. I get in the moment, start catching these fish, and forget to retie. And it's something that needs to be done. If not, it's going to cost you some good fish in the long run. I broke some off and thought, man, if I would have retied, I might not have broke that line. You catch these fish in this cover like this. This one came off this tree down here, and it's a heartbreaker when they break off and you think it could have been avoided because your line might have been frayed from that fish's teeth, or rubbing against a laydown or something while you're fighting that fish, or just the sheer stretching of the line itself. So being able to notice when it's time to retie is a big thing, and I'm going to start after all my big fish. I'm going to start always retying and making sure that I can land as many fish as possible. Another decent one. Again, on that Waze underspin, just came out and smoked it right under this floating dock. Let's get this guy's picture real quick. It's 14 3/4, not bad. I think that last one was 18, so they're definitely got some bellies on them eating this Prespawn stuff. Thank you, bud. So hopefully we can get in a few more. I need 5 for the tournament, but I do have all month to catch them, so we'll fish around and continue doing that. I tried to fish out at the mouth of this creek where it comes in off the main lake, and the the wind just wasn't letting it happen. It's just this cold air and that wind, it just, I couldn't stand it anymore. So I came on in this cove, and I'm gonna continue to fish around in here and see if I can have any luck. Hopefully we can get a few good ones. There we go. Hooked up on another go one. It's got a big lamprey on its head. Back off this dock a little bit. Hopefully pull a couple more off of it. Got us another good one. Had a little lamprey on its head. It fell off in the net here, and that underspin is doing work, putting it in and slow rolling it near these dock pilings and this brush and stuff, and these things are coming out and hammering it. So be glad to have him, and let's get his picture and get him back in the water. See if we can't pull a couple more off this dock. We'll let this fella go. Get back in here and see if we can catch some. He had actually 2 lampreys on him. There's one of the spots. They're both down here. I'm going to throw them out real quick. Thank you, bud. Nasty little mouth on these things. Smaller guy. We're not going to measure him, but there should be several in here. It's a real rocky area under this bridge, so I'm going to sit here and see if we can't get some better ones. Thank you, buddy. There's a lot of these big chunk rock like you see here on the side, all out through here, and I've drove by here before when the water's down just to kind of look at the area and see what it looks like, and I know that there's tons of that rock and there's some wood down here. And just going to continue fishing this. I've seen some fish down there, so just see if we can get a few of them. There's just another one. Another small one. There might be a few more under this bridge, so we're gonna fish it, and then we're gonna go on the other side and see what we can find. Thank you, buddy. I didn't realize that guy was on there. I felt it hit and pulled back and didn't feel anything, and then started reeling a little bit, and then realized right at the boat he was on there. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up and head to the house, get off the water. It's miserable cold out, so that wind is just, it'll freeze you to death. So I'm going to get off the water before I end up getting sick, but was able to catch several fish. That mega bass, waze, I believe is how it's pronounced. It's like a swim jig with an underspin built into it, and that thing put in the work today. Ended up busting it on this bridge that I was fishing and knocked the spinner out of it. So I guess I'm going to be headed to the shop to pick some of those up. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. And if you hadn't hit that subscribe button, please make sure you hit that, and that way you know when something new comes out. But it helps the channel out, helps us to grow, and helps more people to see the videos. For those of you that are subscribed, I greatly appreciate it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave me some comments down below, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, let me know, and I appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time.